Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In this first video lecture of week 16 for the course Mathematics 2, today we are going to learn about mensuration for 2D shapes.
Its literal meaning is to measure. It's generally used where geometrical figures are concerned, where one has to determine various physical quantities like area, volume, length, measuring. These quantities is called mensuration. Also, it is used where quantities like speed, velocity, and acceleration, etc., are concerned. So, the conclusion of the today video lecture is to find the area, to find the volume, to find the parameter of some geometrical figures. Like you see over here, there are some 2D shapes of a geometrical figure and some 3D shapes geometrical figures. So in this video lecture, we will discuss mathematical formulas for the area, for the parameters, and for the volume of 2D shapes geometrical figure and 3D geometrical shape figures. So first of all, I would like to tell you about the 2D shapes geometrical figures. You see over here in this slide, a shape that only has two dimensions is called 2D shapes. A geometrical shapes that only has two dimensions such as width and height in no techniques is called 2D geometrical shapes. And dear students, I have already told you in the previous video lecture that every geometrical figure is a set of points. So today we are going to find the area, the parameter, the volume of the geometrical shapes. Like you see over here, some 2D shapes, uh, circle, oval, triangle, square, trapezium, diamond, rhombus, parallelogram, rectangle, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon, nonagon, and decagon. We have already learned about the steps of constructions, the process of constructions for all these geometrical figures in the previous video lecture. But now we are going to find the volume, the area, and the parameter one by one for these geometrical figures. So square, circle, triangle, etc. are two-dimensional objects. So dear students, it is very important to note that 2D shapes are those shapes which has two dimensions like width and height. So these are the two-dimension shapes. Now to find the area and the parameters and volume for all these 2D shapes. So you see over here in this slide some shapes and mensuration in 2D form. Some shapes of two dimensions, we are going to find the area, the parameter, and volume. In the 2D shapes are like square, rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, triangle, trapezoid, and circle. So now we will find the square, the area in parameter for the square, area and parameter for the rectangle, area and parameter for the parallelogram, similarly area and parameter for the rhombus, area and parameter of triangle, area and parameter of trapezoid figure, and circumference and area of the circle. Some of these figure we have already discussed some figures, some geometrical shapes like square and circle in the last video lectures. Now, square. Dear students, you know about a square. A square is a quadrilateral geometrical shape, two-dimensional shape, whose the length of the all four sides are equal. A quadrilateral means a shape which have four sides. So square actually is a quadrilateral because a square shape has four sides and the length of all four sides are equal. Similarly, the measurement of all angle are equal, which is 90-degree angle. So you see over here, this is a square shape, and we have already discussed the construction of this square shape inscribed in a circle in the last previous video lecture. So one question is that how to construct a square shape, and another question is that how to find the area and how to find the perimeter of the square shape. The construction steps have already discussed in detail in the previous video lecture inscribed in a circle. So you see over here in this figure, this is a circle inscribed in a square shape. So in this circle, the length of the all four sides, AE, EC, DC, and AD are equal. And similarly, this quadrilateral has four angles: angle A, angle E, angle D, and angle C. The measurement of all these four angles are equal, which is 90-degree. So this is the square shape, 2D shape. How to construct? First of all, use the compass and put the compass at the center point for the circle, and then open the compass about some radius, like suppose this is the O, this is the center OE, and draw the circle. Then draw the two diameters for the circle, and then open the compass about the radius OA or OC and draw one arc. Similarly, draw another arc, and then join these arcs to each other. You will get uh, a square shape. So a square is a regular quadrilateral, which means that it has four equal sides and four equal angles, 90-degree angles or right angles. A square with the vertices ABCD will denoted ABCD. So dear students, now we are going to find the perimeter and area of a square shape. This is a very interesting point. So in this video lecture, I will tell you about the formula for each geometrical figures by which we can find the perimeter and the area of geometrical figures. So suppose this is a square shape, and we know that the length of the all side of a square are equal. So suppose the length of the one side is A, then the length of the other three sides also will be equal to A, and A. So the perimeter is 4 times the side length, 4 times the side length, actually called perimeter. So perimeter is equal to uh, A plus A plus A plus A, and this is actually 4A. Sum all the sides of the geometrical figures, you will find the perimeter of their geometrical figures. So A plus A plus A plus A mean 4A. So this is the perimeter of the square. Now perimeter is the distance around a closed figure and is typically measured in millimeter, centimeter, meter, and kilometer. So perimeter is the sum of all sides of the closed figure. Now how to find the perimeter of the square? Sum all the sides of the square shape. You will get a formula A plus A plus A plus A if the length of the one side is equal to A. So in short, we can write the perimeter of the square is 4A. And the perimeter of the square can be measured in different units like a centimeter, meter, kilometer, and millimeter. So dear students, you know that every quantity has a magnitude as well as a unit. So first of all, note that 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter, 10 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, and 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So dear student, this point is very important. If we have two units in a problem, then convert one unit to the another unit. But which unit will be converted to other units? Convert the largest unit to the smallest unit and calculate your result and the smallest unit for that problem. Now the area of the square shape. You see over here, this is a square shape. Suppose the length of the one side is equal to a. This is a square shape, and the length of the one side is equal to, suppose, s. This is one side. So suppose the length of the one side is equal to s. Now to find the area of the square shape is equal to side multiplied side. This is the one side length. So side multiplied side is equal to the area of the square shape. Suppose the length of the one side is 4 centimeter. The length of the one side is 4 centimeter. Then the area is equal to 4 multiplied 4, which is equal to 16 centimeter square. Centimeter multiplied centimeter, actually centimeter square. Unit square. The area unit for the square shape is equal to unit square. So if the length of the one side is equal to 4, then the area will be equal to side multiplied side. Side multiplied side mean 4 multiplied 4, which is equal to 16 centimeter square. Similarly, in this previous slide, if the length of the one side is equal to 4, then the parameter will be equal to 4 multiplied 4. Suppose the length of the one side is equal to 3, then the parameter is equal to 4 multiplied 3. 4 multiplied 3 mean 12. 3 plus 3, 6, plus 3, 9, plus 3, 12. And now a rectangle. This is a 2D shape, geometrical shape. A rectangle is any quadrilateral with 4 right angles. A square and a rectangle have 4 right angles. This is the one difference between the rectangle and the square. The length of the all side in a rectangle in a square is are equal, and the length of the opposite sides are equal in rectangle shape. So a rectangle is any quadrilateral with 4 right angles. It can also be defined as an equiangular quadrilateral. Quadrilateral mean a closed geometrical shape which has 4 sides. So a rectangle is any quadrilateral with 4 right angles. It can also be defined as an equiangular quadrilateral. Since equiangular means that all of its angles are equal. 360 degree divided by 4 is equal to 90 degree. A rectangle with 4 sides of equal length is a square. The term oblong is occasionally used to refer to a non-square rectangle. A rectangle with vertices A, B, C, D would be denoted as a rectangle A, B, C, D. So, dear students, square and rectangle is a quadrilateral. Square and a rectangle has 4 sides, but in a square, the length of the all sides are equal and the measure of all angle are equal, which is 90. Similarly, in the rectangle, the measure of all angle is the measurement of each angle is 90 degree, and the length of the opposite sides are equal. You see over here, this is a rectangle shape. The length of this side and the length of this side is equal, and this is actually called the length of the rectangle, and this is the width of the rectangle. So these two opposite sides are equal and these two opposite sides are equal. This equal and this non-equal symbol means that the length of these two sides will not be equal. The length of the opposite sides will be equal. So these two length will be equal and these two length will be equal in a rectangle. Now to find the area and perimeter of the rectangle shape, suppose we have a rectangle in which the length is denoted by h and the width is denoted by w. Then the perimeter of the rectangle shape will be equal to 2 times 2 times width plus height, 2 times width plus length. So the parameter can be written as, for the rectangle shape, 2 into W plus H. W represent the width of the rectangle shape and H represent the height or length of the rectangle shape. So for example, in this rectangle, the length, the height of the rectangle is 2, the width is 2 centimeter, and the length, this is the width and this is the length. Suppose the width is 2 centimeter and this length is equal to 3 centimeter. Then the parameter for the rectangle will be equal to 2 multiplied 2 plus 3, 2 3 the 2 plus 3 5, and 5 to the 10. Then the parameter of the rectangle will be 10 centimeter. So dear students, note that how to find the parameter of the rectangle: length plus width multiplied 2. Why length plus width multiplied 2? Because for the parameter we add all the sides. This triangle has 4 sides. So length plus width plus length plus width. So this can be written as simply as 2 into length plus width, mean W plus H. So this is the formula for the parameter of a rectangle. Now the area formula for the rectangle. The area of the rectangle, the width times the height. The width times the height mean length multiplied width. Length multiplied width is actually called the area of the rectangle. Suppose the width is 2 centimeter and the length is 3 centimeter. Then the area of the rectangle will be equal to 2 multiplied 3, mean 2 3 the 6 centimeter square. Now parallelogram. A parallelogram is a non-self-intersecting quadrilateral with two pairs of parallel sides. The opposites or facing sides of a parallelogram are of equal length, and the opposite angles of a parallelogram are of equal measure. So, dear students, square and rectangle actually types of parallelogram. There is some difference between a parallelogram, square and rectangle. Parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which the length of the opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel, and the opposite measure of opposite angle are equal, not necessary that this will be 90 degree. In a square, all length of all sides are equal, measure of all angle are equal. Similarly, in a rectangle, the length of the opposite sides are equal and the measure of each angle are equal, which is 90 degree. But in a parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel, the length of opposite sides are equal, and opposite angle are equal. Not necessary that each angle will be 90 degree, but the measure of opposite angle will be equal in a parallelogram. Now how to find the parameter and the area for the parallelogram. Parameter of parallelogram. The parameter is 2 times the base plus side length. Base plus side length. Suppose you see over here in this picture, this is a parallelogram. This is the length and this is the width. So the base, this is the base means the length and one sides of the width sides. So 2 times the base plus side length is called parameter. So 2 into b plus s is called the parameter. So the parameter formula for the parallelogram and for the rectangle is same. Parameter mean sum of all sides, sum of the length of all sides actually called parameter. So the parameter for the parallelogram you see over here, b plus s plus b plus s. So simply we can write 2 into b plus s. B is the length and s is the width. And you see over here, actually this b represent the base for the parallelogram, and this s represent the width, which is sides. So parameter is equal to 2 into b plus s for the parallelogram. Now area of a parallelogram. The area is a base time the height. Base time the height. Multiplied the base and multiplied the height. Base multiplied with length multiplied with is equal to the area of parallelogram. So the area you see over here in this figure, this is a parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel. The length of the opposite sides are equal, and measure of opposite angles are equal. So this is actually called the parallelogram. So the area of the parallelogram is equal to length multiplied with, so length represent the base and width represent the height. So area is equal to B multiplied H. So dear students, note that the parameter and the area formula for each these three figures, square, rectangle and parallelogram, are equal, but then there is some difference in the geometrical shapes of square, rectangle and a parallelogram. A square is also a quadrilateral, a rectangle is also a quadrilateral, and parallelogram is also a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral mean a geometrical shape which has four sides. In a square, length of all sides are equal and measure of each angle are equal, which is 90. Similarly, in a rectangle, the length of the opposite sides are equal and measure of each angle are equal, which is 90. And a parallelogram, the length of the opposite sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel, and opposite angles are equal, but not necessary that it will be 90 degree. Now rhombus. This is a 2D shapes. A rhombus is a simple non-self-intersecting quadrilateral, all of whose four sides have the same length. You see over here, this is a rhombus. Another name is equilateral quadrilateral. Since equilateral means that all of its sides are equal in length, the rhombus is often called a diamond. So ABCD is a rhombus. In a rhombus, in a rhombus, all the length of the all sides are equal, and length of the opposite measure of the opposite angle are equal. So this is a rhombus. A, B, C, D is a rhombus. This is actually also a quadrilateral which have four equal sides. Now to find the parameter and the area for the rhombus. You see over here, this is a rhombus. Rhombus actually like a square shape. So 4 times S. S mean the length of the one sides for the rhombus. Because all sides are equal in length, so this is treated as a square. So the parameter for this rhombus will be equal to side plus side plus side plus side, which can be written as simple 4 multiplied S. So this is the parameter for the rhombus. Now to find the area of rhombus. Area of rhombus, the altitude times the sides divided by 2. The altitude time the side divided by 2 will be equal to the area. Area is equal to P multiplied Q divided by 2. Rhombus is equal to side length of rhombus. Rhombus area, side length, these are the side length. P and Q are the length of the diagonal in a rhombus. P and Q are the diagonal length in a rhombus. So P multiplied Q divided by 2 is the area. Now H, height of the rhombus. D1 or P is the long diagonal of rhombus, and similarly D2 short diagonal of the rhombus. So suppose you see over here, these are the rhombus. This is the height of the rhombus, and D1 are simple, we can say that P is the length of the long diagonal and Q is the length of the short diagonal. So suppose this is D1 and this is D2, then the area of the rhombus will be equal to D1 multiplied D2 divided by 2. Or if the length of the long diagonal is P and the length of the long diagonal is Q, then the area of the rhombus will be equal to P multiplied Q divided by 2 or D1 multiplied D2 divided by 2. So this is the area of a rhombus. So dear students, in uh, each geometrical figure we have the length of the sides, similarly measure of the angles, measure of the diagonals, and measure of the height. So you just put the values for the sides, the value for the length of the diagonal, the value of the angles in the parameter formula, in the area formula. You can find easily the parameter and area of a geometrical shape. So in this video lecture, I would like to tell you the formula for each 2D shapes and 3D shapes, parameter formula and area formula and volume formula. Now triangle. Triangle is a polygon with 3 edges and 3 vertices. It is one of the basic shapes in geometry. A triangle with vertices A, B and C is denoted triangle ABCD. You see over here, this is a triangle ABC. Now, types of triangle: isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, and scalene triangle. Dear students, we have already discussed about the triangle, construction of triangle, types of triangles, or trigonometry related to right angle triangles in the last previous video lectures. Now in this lecture we are going to just to find the area and parameter of any triangle. But we know that there are 6 types of triangle. 3 types with respect to sides and 3 types with respect to angle. 3 types with respect to sides of triangle are isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, and scalene triangle. Isosceles triangle is that triangle in which length of 2 sides are equal. Equilateral triangle is that triangle in which length of all sides are equal. Similarly, scalene triangle are different sided triangle. Different sided triangle means the length of the all 3 sides will be different. And similarly, 3 other types with respect to angles: right angle triangle, obtuse angle triangle, and acute angle triangle. Right angle triangle is a triangle in which measure of one angle is 90. So you see over here, this is a right angle triangle because the length of the one angle, this angle C, the measurement of this angle C is 90. So this is a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, the measure of one angle is 90 and the measure of other 2 angles less than 90, which we will call acute angles. Similarly, obtuse angle triangle in which the measure of one angle is greater than 90 and acute angle triangle measure of all 3 angles less than 90 is called acute angle triangle. So these are the different types of triangle. Now to find parameter of the rectangle, parameter of triangle, to find parameter of triangle. For the parameter sum of all sides of the triangle, you see over here we have a triangle whose length of the one side A, length of one side is C, and the length of the other side is B. So parameter of any triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, different sided triangle, the parameter formula will be same in each case. Parameter side plus side plus side. A's parameter is sum of sides, which can be also written as A plus B plus C. So parameter of every triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, different sided triangle is equal to side plus side plus side. Now to find the area of a triangle. A triangle is half the area of a rectangle. To find the area of a triangle, you use the rectangle formula: base time height. Base multiplied height divided by 2. The parameter, the area formula of a rectangle is equal to length multiplied width. So simply this area divided by 2 will give us the area of the rectangle, because the area of triangle, because triangle is half of rectangle. Triangle is a half of parallelogram. Triangle is a half of rectangle. So since the area of a rectangle is equal to length multiplied height, so the area of the triangle will be equal to length multiplied height divided by 2. Length mean the base multiplied height divided by 2 is equal to area of a triangle. Now trapezoid figure. A convex quadrilateral with at least one pair of parallel sides is referred to as a trapezium. The parallel sides are called the bases of the trapezoid, and the other two sides are called the legs or the lateral sides if they are not parallel. Otherwise, they are two pairs of bases. So, dear students, you see over here, this is a parallelogram. This is a trapezoid. Trapezoid also is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral mean has four sides. In a trapezium's two opposite sides are parallel and two opposite sides are non-parallel. Two sides will be parallel and two opposite sides will be non-parallel. So this is called trapezium. Trapezoid is a geometrical two-dimensional shape in which two opposite sides are parallel and two opposite sides are non-parallel. So this is the shape of trapezium of the trapezoid. Now to find the parameter of the trapezoid. You see over here, this is a trapezoid. These two sides are parallel. Side A and side B are parallel and side C and side D are not parallel. These two sides will intersect each other at some point. But these two sides A and B never intersect each other because these two sides are parallel. So the parameter of the trapezoid will be equal to sum of all sides A plus B plus C plus D. Parameter of each geometrical figure is very easy. Simple. Add the length of the all sides, you will get the parameter of that geometrical figure. But the area formula is different for each geometrical figure. So the area of a trapezoid will be equal to area is equal to bases mean parallel sides, sum of the parallel sides multiplied height divided by 2 is equal to the area of the trapezoid. The area of a polygon is the number of squares units inside that polygon. Area is a two-dimensional like a carpet or an area rug. A trapezoid is a four-side figure with one pair of parallel sides. For example, in the diagram to the right, the bases are parallel. The bases are parallel. B1 and B2 are simple. We can say that suppose this is A and this is B. To find the area of trapezoid, take the sum of its bases, take the sum of the parallel sides, multiply the sum by the height of the trapezoid, h represent the height of this trapezoid, and then divide the result by 2. The formula for the area of trapezoid is base B1 plus B2 multiplied h divided by 2 is equal to area of the trapezoid figure. So the area for the trapezoid figure is very simple. Sum the length of the parallel sides and then they multiply the result with the height and then divide the whole result by 2. You will get the area of the trapezoid. Now circle. A circle is a simple shape of that is the set of all points in a plane that are at a given distance from a fixed point, the center. The distance between any of the points and the center is called the radius. It can also be defined as the locus of the point equidistance from a fixed point. You see over here, this is a circle. We have already discussed a circle in the last video lectures, that how to construct a circle, what are the characteristics of a circle. Circle is a set of points. The points are equidistant from a fixed point. Suppose you see over here, this is the fixed point. This is the fixed point. Fixed point actually called center of the circle. And all other points are equidistant from this fixed point. So this is called the circle. In the characteristics, there are diameters, radius, circumference, area, tangent line, and secant line. These are all called the characteristics of a circle. And the next question is that how to construct a circle. Suppose we have to draw a circle of 2 centimeter radius. So first of all, open the compass about the radius 2 centimeter, and then fix the center for that circle, and draw an arc which will be the circumference of the circle. You will easily construct the circle of 2 centimeter radius. And what is the radius? The distance between the center and the boundary point of the circle is called the radius. Similarly, the distance from one boundary point to the another boundary point and the line passes through the center is called the diameter. But if this line does not passes through the center, then this will be called a chord of a circle. Chord of a circle. So a line which touch two boundary points of a circle and passes through the center is called diameter. So this diameter actually called a chord, but chord not necessary that chord will be a diameter. The definition of the chord is that to touch 2 points of the circle. A line which touch two boundary points of the circle is called a chord. So this is actually a chord. This line actually chord as well as a diameter, because for the diameter it is must that the line will be passes through the center. So this is the diameter. Now this is the circumference. Circumference mean parameter of the circle, which is equal to 2 pi r. Now you see over here, this is the radius. Suppose the radius is r. Now the next question is that how to find the parameter and how to find the area of the circle. You see over here, this is a circle uh, whose radius here, this color represent the radius, this color represent the diameter, and this red color overall represent the circumference of the circle. So parameter of the circle actually called the circumference of the circle. 2 times radius into pi. Circumference 2 times radius into pi, and where pi is uh, an irrational number, but the approximate value of pi is 22 or 7, 3.14 something. So pi itself actually is an irrational number, but its approximate value 22 or 7, 3.14 is the rational value. So for the circumference of the circle 2 pi r, pi is a Greek word whose actual value is an irrational number, but the actual value is close to 22 or 7. Why we consider the actual the 222 or 7 for the pi? Because 22 or 7 is a terminating decimal fraction, so this is a rational number, but the actual value of pi is not a rational value. Pi itself is an irrational number, but is the rational value, which is the approximate value 22 or 7 is the rational value. So in the circumference, dear students, put the value of pi 22 over 7, but note that pi itself is an irrational number and 22 over 7 is a rational number. So this is the parameter of the circle. Now to find the area of the circle. For the area of the circle, pi r square. The distance around a circle is called its circumference. We have already discussed in the previous slide that the distance around a circle is called the circumference. The distance across a circle through its center is called its diameter. We use the Greek letter pi.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. In this first video lecture of week 16 for the course Mathematics 2, today we are going to learn about mensuration for 2D shapes.